Do not hurt me, if that is what you want. I will work.
Yes.
This hammer is heavy. I will
Cannot
work.
we live in peace?
Do not hurt me. I will obey.
I will
Can
work.
I have some
Yes.
shoes? This is hard work. I will work.
Ready
What
for
do you want?
war.
I'm just a peasant. I will work. Okay, I will work. I'm hungry.
Ow.
Okay,
Ready for
okay,
war.
I will work. Are there not better
What do you
Ready
tools?
want
for
with
war.
me? There's not enough room for that
I
building.
will work. Building
No
construction
cost.
has
Ready
been
for
completed.
war.
Ow! Okay,
I'm
okay,
hungry.
I
Ready
will
for
work.
war.
If that is what you want, this hammer
Ready
is
for
work
heavy.
is complete. Do not hurt
Ready
me.
for war.
Cannot we live
I
in
will
peace?
I'm just a peasant.
will Cannot
work.
we live in peace?
I am
Ready for
finished
war.
with the building. I will work. I'm
I will
hungry.
work.
I will work. I will
I'll
work.
work.
Ready
I
for
will do the
war.
best
I
I
will
can.
obey.
This hammer is heavy.
Cannot we live in
Upgrade
peace?
complete.
I am finished with the building.
Okay, okay, I will work.
I'm
I will
hungry. I will try
I'm just
to
a
help.
Be on watch for
peasant.
the enemy. Be on watch for the
If
enemy.
that
Yes.
is what you want, I will do
Cannot
the best
we
I
live
can.
in peace?
This hammer is
Be on
heavy.
watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I'm hungry.
Let's fight. Be on watch for the enemy. No cost for the enemy. Fight. We will not be oppressed. The higher order shall reign. The higher order shall
A
reign.
warrior
The
has
enemy. Be on
fallen.
watch for the enemy. I say the higher order shall reign. Nothing will stop us. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
If that is what you
I'm
want,
just a
The
peasant.
building belongs to
I
us.
will do the best I can.
The building belongs to us now. The enemy. On watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
okay,
Cannot
I
we
will
live in
work.
peace?
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
General, our land is being attacked.
Quad cannon.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Our work is complete. Our work is
Our
complete.
courage will
We
be
will
seen
not
by
be on
all.
watch for the enemy. Our land must be preserved. Be on watch for the
A
enemy.
warrior has fallen.
GLA underground. Protect. Our land must be preserved. Be on watch for the enemy. The building belongs to us now. Be on watch for the enemy. Our land must be preserved. The GLA underground.
A warrior has fallen.
Preserving the GLA underground. Be on watch for the
Well
enemy.
done, General. You have
Do not
reached a
hurt
higher rank.
I will do the best I can. I will try to hungry. I will obey.
Upgrade complete. A warrior has fallen. Our giant health has been seen by the enemy.
Be on watch for the enemy. Enemy.
Our base is in peril.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank. A warrior has fallen.
Our land must be preserved. Quick, ready us in the GLA underground.
I'm hungry. This is hard work.
General, our land is being attacked.
I'm just a peasant. I will do the best I can. Do not
A
hurt.
warrior has fallen. Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank. Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank. A warrior has fallen.
I'm hungry.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be
Be
on watch for the
careful.
enemy.
We
Be
have spotted
preserved.
a nuclear missile silo.
General, our land is being attacked.
Be on watch for the enemy.
I can't build it. I am finished. I'm
Be on watch for
hungry.
the enemy.
Building construction
watch
has
for
been
the enemy.
I will work. I will obey. Finished with the building.
We have discovered an enemy German
Work
camp.
is complete.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Our base is in peril.
Quad cannon.
New shoes.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Look at my beautiful weapon. Be on watch for the enemy. My beautiful weapon. Be on watch for
Be
the enemy.
careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
General, our land is being attacked.
There's not enough room for that building.
Be on watch for
Be
the
careful.
enemy.
The enemy has built a
Cannot we
scud
live
store.
in
A
peace?
warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the
I
enemy.
can't build there.
Scud launcher was to strike with my beautiful weapon.
That's a lot of work.
We are upgrading to armor-piercing bullets.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Our base is under attack.
A warrior has fallen.
Land must be preserved.
We have discovered an enemy German camp. A warrior has
Be on
fallen.
watch for the enemy.
I will obey.
Our homes are in peril.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I'm just a peasant. What do you want with me?
Be on watch for the enemy. 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 Ready yourself.
Our base is in peril.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I'm hungry.
Be on watch for the enemy.
I'm
Be on
just a
watch for the
peasant.
enemy.
The junk repair upgrade has been
There's not
installed.
enough room for that building.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Cannot we live in peace? I can't build
Be
there.
on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Expanding surface area.
Be on watch for the enemy.
We have discovered an enemy German camp. A warrior has fallen.
Land must be preserved. I sense danger maybe near.
Our base is in peril.
They won't catch us.
A warrior has fallen.
The higher order shall reign.
It doesn't get any faster.
A warrior has fallen.
Raid and pillage.
Our homes are in peril.
Scorpion rocket
Let's take a jump.
A warrior has fallen.
Cliffs, let's do it. Get them.
I will work.
Okay, I will work.
A warrior has fallen.
They won't catch us. Pick up the speed. Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen. We can now use our scud storm. Launching scud storm. We have discovered an enemy German camp.
General, our land is being attacked.
Enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
No
Be on
cost
watch
is
for
too
the
great.
enemy.
Let's fight. No cost is too great. The higher order shall reign.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. We'll send them running. Their tragedy will count for the enemy.
We can now use our scud storm.
Our base is under attack.
Be on watch for the enemy. The enemy. Scud launcher.
Beyond that, we have exposed an enemy target. A warrior has fallen.
The enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Let's take a jump. They won't catch us.
Be on watch for the enemy. The tunnels will
General, our land is being attacked.
A warrior has fallen.
It doesn't get any faster. Raid and pillage. They won't catch us. Get them. Let's take a jump.
A warrior has fallen.
It doesn't get any faster.
A warrior has fallen.
Let's take a jump.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Our base is in peril.
A warrior has fallen.
Scud launcher poised to strike.
Be on watch for the enemy.
We have discovered an enemy German camp.
Clips, let's do it.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Rattle. Gun it. Pick up that speed.
Be careful. An enemy has built a scud
Pick up
stone.
that
A
speed.
warrior has
Pick
fallen.
up that speed. Go. Pick up that speed. Get them out.
Launch the scud stone.
Rattle.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. No watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Their tragedy will come.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy. The higher order shall reign to fight. The higher order shall reign.
A warrior has fallen.
Our way is through. Be on watch for the enemy.
We have discovered an enemy German camp.
Something for the masses.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Our homes are in peril to us now. Watch your steps, danger.
We can now use our scud stone.
The masses. Their tragedy will
Be
come.
on watch for the enemy.
Disposal. Release the scud.
Our base is under attack.
Devastation of its wearing.
A warrior has fallen. We have discovered an enemy Black
Something
Lotus.
for the masses.
Lurking eyes.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Get them. Go.
Lurking eyes.
Our homes are in peril. Let's get out of here.
A warrior has fallen.
Go. Let's go. Pick up the speed. Go. Run them down.
We have discovered an enemy German camp.
Pick up the speed. Pick up the
A
speed.
warrior has fallen.
Get them. Let's get out of here. Run them down. Let's get out of here.
Be careful. The enemy has built a scud stone.
Our base is under attack.
A warrior has
Prepare to
fallen.
fight. We will not be oppressed. Our courage will be seen by all. Our courage will be seen by all. Shall prepare to fight.
A warrior has fallen.
Our homes are in peril. The building belongs to us. Be on watch for the enemy. 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 Be on watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Our base is in peril. Be on watch for the enemy.
We can now use our scud stone.
It doesn't get
A
any
warrior
faster.
has
Be on
fallen.
watch for the enemy.
Let's go.
Be on watch for the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
Go.
Be on watch for the
Pick up the
enemy.
speed. Hit and run. Run them down.
A warrior has
Run them
fallen.
down. Get them. Hit and run. Pick up the speed. Get them. Hit and run. Get out of here. Pick up the speed.
A warrior has fallen.
Haha. Gun it. Get them.
We can now use our scud stone.
Run them down.
A warrior has fallen.
Get them.
General, our land is being attacked.
Scud launcher poised to strike.
A warrior has
Be
fallen.
on the enemy. Be on watch for 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 the enemy. The higher order shall reign. Our courage will be seen by all. Let's fight. Take it by force. Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Launching SCUD
Full
storm.
throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on
Full
watch for the
throttle.
enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle.
General, our land is being attacked.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Launching SCUD storm.
Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Let's take a jump.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Our base is in
Be
peril.
on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Clips, let's get out of here.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch
Let's
for
get
the
out of here.
enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Warrior is fallen.
Run them down. Hit them run. Full throttle. Let's go.
Warrior is fallen.
Run them down. Hit them. Go. Hit and run.
Our base is under attack.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the
Cliff,
enemy.
stick up
Be on
the
watch for
speed.
the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
I will work. I will work.
The warrior is fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
I will work.
Full
Be on watch
throttle.
for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on
Full
watch for the
throttle.
enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full
Our
throttle.
base is in peril.
Full throttle.
I'm just a
Be on watch
peasant.
for
I'm
the enemy.
hungry.
Be on watch for the
I
enemy.
will obey.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full
Be
throttle.
on watch for the enemy.
Full
Be
throttle.
on watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. They won't catch us. Haha! Gun it. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Throttle. Let's get out of here. Throttle. Full throttle. Go.
The warrior is
Pick up
fallen.
the speed. Haha! Gun it. Get them. Raid and pillage. Full throttle. Get them. Raid and pillage. Raid and pillage. Run them down.
Warrior is
Full
fallen.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Pick up the speed. Gun it.
Get on my backside.
Full
Our
throttle.
base is in peril.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
We have discovered an enemy German camp.
Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen.
Our base is under attack.
We can now use our SCUD storm.
Full throttle. Throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Let's go. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Launching
Full
SCUD
throttle.
storm.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
We can now use our SCUD storm.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
We have discovered an enemy Colonel Burton.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. They won't catch us. Go.
Our base is in peril.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Let's get out of here. Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior
Let's go.
has
Throttle.
fallen.
Get them. Let's get out of here. Full throttle. Full throttle. Throttle. Run them down. Hit and run. Full throttle. Let's go.
A warrior
Pick
has
up the
fallen.
speed. Go. Go. Get throttle.
Run them down. Get them.
Full throttle. Full
Hit and
throttle.
run.
Raid and pillage.
A warrior
Them
has
down.
fallen.
Hit and run.
Full throttle.
Get them.
Full throttle. Raid and pillage. Full throttle. Full throttle. Throttle. Full throttle.
The higher order
We will
shall
not
reign.
oppressed. Our way is through. Let's fight.
The higher
A
order
warrior has
shall
fallen.
reign. Courage will be seen by
Let's
all.
fight.
Throttle.
We will not be
Full
oppressed.
throttle.
We have discovered an enemy Black Lotus.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Launching
Full
SCUD
throttle.
stamp.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Our way is
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Prepare
Full
to
throttle.
fight. General, our land is being
Full
seen by
throttle.
all.
Full
A
throttle.
warrior has
Full
fallen.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
The higher order shall reign.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Cliffs. Full throttle. Full throttle. Let's get out of here. Full throttle. Let's
Be on
go.
watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the
A
enemy.
warrior
Full
has
throttle.
fallen.
Full throttle. Pick up the speed.
Run them down.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Our base is in peril.
Be on watch for the
A
enemy.
warrior has fallen.
Hit and run.
We have discovered an enemy German fleet. A warrior has fallen.
Hit and run. Hit and run. Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Yes,
Full throttle.
Guarding the GLA underground. The tunnels will protect us. The land must be preserved. Guarding the
warrior
GLA
has fallen.
underground.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Okay, I will work. There's not enough room
We
for
can now use our SCUD
Full
stamp.
throttle. Full throttle.
Our homes are in peril.
Launching SCUD stamp.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
What do you want with me? I can't build there.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full
Building
throttle.
construction
Full
has been
throttle.
completed.
Full throttle.
Our
Our
work
base is under attack.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
yes,
Full
yes.
throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Full
Land
throttle.
must be
Full
preserved.
throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy. Guarding the GLA underground. Be on watch for the enemy.
Quad gunner.
Our homes are in
Be on
peril.
watch for the enemy.
A warrior has fallen.
Be on watch for the enemy. Be on watch for the enemy.
They won't catch us. Throttle. Go. Go.
Be on watch for the
Full
enemy.
throttle. Full throttle. Full
Be on
throttle.
watch for the
Full
enemy.
throttle.
I
Be
will
on watch
obey.
for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full
Be on watch for
throttle.
the
Our
enemy.
base is under attack.
Full throttle. Gun
Be on
it.
watch for the enemy.
Let's get out of here. Full
Be on
throttle.
watch for the enemy.
Full throttle. Full
A
throttle.
warrior has fallen. We can now use our SCUD
Gun it.
stamp.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Get out of here.
A warrior has fallen.
Our homes are in peril.
Full throttle.
Pick up the speed.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Gun it.
Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Hit and run. Hit and run. Run them down.
Raid and pillage.
them down. Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Raid and pillage. Raid and pillage. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Gun it. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Pick up the speed.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Be careful.
It
We have
doesn't get any
spotted a
faster.
nuclear missile silo.
Full
General,
throttle.
our land is being attacked.
Let's take a jump.
Launching
Full
SCUD storm.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Full throttle. They won't catch us. Haha. Gun it. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen. Be careful. The enemy has built a SCUD storm.
Run them down. Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Go. Get them. Run them down.
Raid and pillage. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Our homes are in peril.
Do not
Full
hurt me.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
I will work.
Full throttle.
We can now use our SCUD storm. A warrior has fallen.
I will work.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
I
Full
will
throttle.
work.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full
We have
throttle.
discovered an
Full
enemy
throttle.
Black Lotus.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Launching SCUD storm.
Full throttle. 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 Let's take a jump. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Lifts. Let's do it. Full throttle. Let's go. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Warrior has
Seen
fallen.
by
Full
all.
throttle. Full throttle.
Get them.
Full throttle. Full raid and pillage. Full throttle.
Hit and run. Run them down.
Full throttle.
Warrior has fallen.
Get out of here. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Go. Go. Throttle. Go. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Get them.
Full throttle. Go. Go.
A warrior has fallen.
Full
Hit and run.
throttle.
We have discovered an enemy Black Lotus.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Get them. Go. Run them down. Hit and run.
Full throttle.
Raid and pillage. Run them down. Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Hit and run. Get them.
They won't catch us. Full throttle.
Run them
Full
down.
throttle. Full throttle.
Raid and pillage. Get
A
them.
warrior has fallen.
Raid and pillage.
Let's go. Raid and pillage. Haha. Gun it.
Pick up the speed.
A warrior has fallen.
Pick up the speed. Run them down. Get them. Hit and run. Raid and pillage. Run them down.
warrior
Hit
has
and
fallen.
run. Run them down. Get them. Let's go.
We can now use our
Pick up the
SCUD storm.
speed. Get them. Run them down. Go. Go.
A
Let's
warrior
go.
has fallen.
Go. Go. Let's go. Pick up the speed. Get them.
It doesn't get any
A
faster.
warrior has fallen.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle.
Launching SCUD still.
I'll puncture the next thing
Full
that moves.
throttle, full throttle, full throttle.
Be careful. We have spotted a nuclear missile silo.
Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Let's take a jump. Get out of here.
I'll puncture
Pick up
the
the
next thing that
speed.
moves.
Full throttle, full throttle. Let's go. Full throttle, full
General,
throttle.
our land
Full
is being
throttle.
attacked. Run
We
them
can now
down.
use our SCUD
Hit
storm.
and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Get there.
Get out of here.
I'll puncture
Get
the
there. Raise and kill it. Run them down. Get there.
Let's get out of here.
Pick up the speed. Hit and run.
Full throttle.
Get there.
Throttle, throttle. Let's go.
Run them
Warrior has
down.
fallen.
Raid and pillage.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Run them down.
Throttle.
Pick up the speed.
Get out of here.
Warrior has fallen.
Throttle.
Get them.
Full throttle.
Raid and pillage.
Throttle.
Hit and run. Run them down.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
We will not be oppressed.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
Gun it. Pick up the speed.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Raid and pillage.
A warrior
them
has
down.
fallen.
Get them. Run them down.
Full throttle.
Run them down. Pick up the speed.
Let's go.
Run them down.
A warrior has fallen.
Run them down.
throttle.
Gun it.
Full throttle. Let's get out of here. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
A warrior has fallen.
Raid and pillage. Hit and run. Run them down. Raid and pillage. Gun it. Get there.
Warrior has fallen.
Gun it. Pick up the speed. Pick up the speed. Let's go. Gun it. Run them down.
Let's get out of here.
Gun it.
Let's
A
take a
warrior
jump.
has fallen.
Let's go. Pick up the speed. Go. Go. Pick up the speed. Let's go.
A warrior
Run them
has
down.
fallen.
Hit and run. Get there. Go. 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 Hit and run.
A warrior has fallen.
Prepare to fight.
Full throttle.
Yes.
Full throttle.
I will do the best
Full
I
throttle.
can. I'm just a
Full
peasant.
throttle.
We can now use our SCUD storm.
Throttle. Full throttle.
Launching SCUD
Full
storm.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Our base is in peril.
Full throttle. 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 Full throttle.
I sense danger very near, sir.
Full throttle.
tunnels will
Full
protect
throttle.
us.
Full throttle. Full
Clips,
throttle.
let's
Full
do it.
throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
They won't catch us.
Full throttle. 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 Full throttle.
Launching SCUD storm.
Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle.
We have discovered
Full
an
throttle.
enemy black
Full
lotus.
throttle. Full 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 throttle. It doesn't get any faster. It doesn't get any faster.
A warrior has fallen.
It doesn't get any
A
faster.
warrior has fallen.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll puncture the next thing
Let's
that
kick up some dirt.
Okay, I will work.
A warrior has fallen.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll
Clips,
puncture the next thing
let's
that
do it.
moves. The next thing that
It doesn't get any faster.
Scorpion, ready to
puncture the
sting.
next thing that
A warrior has fallen.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Let's take a jump.
Kick up some dirt.
I'll puncture the next thing.
They won't catch
I'll
us.
puncture the next thing.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready to
It doesn't get any faster.
Let's kick up some dirt.
Let's take a jump.
Let's kick up some dirt.
They won't catch us. Ready.
A warrior has fallen.
Go!
Scorpion,
Go!
ready to
Let's
sting.
take a jump. Get out of
I'll
here.
puncture the next thing that moves.
Get them.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Let's kick up some
Pick up
dirt.
the speed.
A warrior has
Pick
fallen.
up the speed.
Kick up some dirt. Scorpion,
Get them. Raid and pillage. Hit and run. Get out of here. Let's go.
Puncture the next thing that moves.
Raid
I'll
and
puncture the
pillage.
next thing.
Hit and run.
A warrior has
Hit and
fallen.
run. Let's fight. Let's
Scorpion, ready to sting.
They won't catch us. Let's take a jump. It doesn't get any faster.
Let's kick up some dirt.
Get them.
Puncture the next thing.
Run them down. Go. Go.
Puncture the next thing
They
that
won't catch us. Get them. Raid and pillage.
Scorpion,
A
ready
warrior
to
has
sting.
fallen.
puncture the next
They won't catch us. Hit and run. Raid and pillage. Run them down.
Scorpion, ready
Let's
to
do
sting.
it. Go. Go. Let's go.
Let's kick up
It
some
doesn't
dirt.
get any faster.
Run them
Warrior
down.
has fallen.
They
Ready to
won't catch
sting.
us. Run them down.
Scorpion, ready
Pick
to
up the
sting.
speed.
puncture the next thing that moves.
Get them. Get them. Hit and run.
A
Run
warrior
them
has
down.
fallen. We
Raid
can now
and
use
pillage.
our SCUD storm.
Scorpion, let's
Ready
kick up
to
some
sting.
dirt.
Launching SCUD storm.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Kick up some dirt. Let's kick up some dirt.
Don't get on my bad side. I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll puncture
Let's
the
kick
next
up some
thing.
ready to sting.
Four on the floor.
Let's kick up some dirt.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves. I'll
Let's kick up
puncture
some
the next
dirt.
thing that moves.
Scorpion,
We can now
ready to
use our
sting.
SCUD storm.
Huh? I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Let's kick up some
Yes,
dirt.
yes. Puncture the next thing that moves. Break and shatter.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Let's kick up some
Puncture
dirt.
the next thing that moves. I'll puncture the
Scorpion,
next thing
ready
that
to
moves.
sting.
Launching SCUD storm.
They are brittle. They are
Kick up
brittle.
some dirt.
A warrior has fallen.
Ready to sting.
Going. I'll puncture the next thing. They will break and shatter.
Ready to sting. Kick up some dirt.
Get on my bad side. Punch it. Puncture the next thing. Start the machine.
Ready to sting.
Begin stitching. Stop the dead in the tracks.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Don't push me. The next thing that
Let's
moves.
kick up some dirt.
Going.
Scorpion, ready to
Begin
sting.
stitching. Punch it. What can I do?
Scorpion,
Make
ready
all
to
this.
sting. Let's kick up
They
some
will
dirt.
break and shatter. Don't push me. Going.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Let's
Begin
kick up some
stitching.
dirt.
is strong.
Warrior has fallen.
Don't push me. Stop them dead in their tracks. Punch it.
Let's kick up some dirt.
Yes, yes. Going.
Scorpion,
ready to sting. Let's kick up some dirt.
I'll get there. They will break and shatter. I do not have patience for this.
Let's kick up some dirt. Ready to
Go
sting.
and puncture the next thing that moves. I do not have patience for this.
Let's kick up some dirt. Rocket barrage, ready.
Don't get on my bad side.
Scorpion,
Don't
ready
push
to
me.
sting.
Roads? How boring.
What?
Let's
I do
kick
not
up
have
some dirt.
patience for this. Going. They are brittle. Stop them dead in their tracks. Quad cannon. What? They are brittle.
Let's
Don't
kick up some
push me.
dirt.
Punch it. Don't push me. Going. I do not have patience for this. Going.
Let's kick up some dirt.
Stop them dead in their tracks. Going. They are brittle. Start the machinery. They will break and shatter. I do not have patience for this. Going. Going. I do not have patience for this. Don't push me. I do not have patience for this. I'll get there. I do not have
We
patience for
can now
this.
use our
I'll
SCUD
get
store.
there. I do not have patience for this. Going. Don't push me. I do not have patience for this. I do not have patience for this. I'll get there. I'll get there. I do not have patience for this. Huh?
We will not be oppressed.
Four on the floor. Don't get on my backside.
What is it? Die!
Quad cannon. What? Four on the floor. What? They are brittle. Start the machinery. Stop them dead in their tracks. Don't push me. I do not have patience for this. I'll get there. They are brittle. Yes, yes.
We can now use our SCUD store.
Good. I'll get there. They are brittle. Start the
A
machinery.
warrior has fallen.
They will break and shatter. I do not have patience for this. Going. Don't push me. Begin stitching. They are brittle.
A warrior has
Don't
fallen.
push me. Start the machinery. Stop them dead in their tracks. Punch it. Stop them dead in their tracks.
Launching SCUD store.
Yes, yes.
A warrior has
They
fallen.
are brittle. Start the machinery. I do not have patience for this. Punch it. Begin stitching. They will break and shatter. On the floor. Quad cannon. Stop them dead in their tracks. Four on the floor. I'll get there. They are brittle. Going.
A warrior has fallen.
They will break and shatter. They are brittle. Start the machinery. They will break and shatter. I'll get there. Don't push me. I do not have
A
patience.
warrior has fallen.
Yes, yes. Go. Stop them dead in their tracks. I'll get there. Quad gun. They
A
are
warrior has fallen.
Yes, yes. Punch it. I'll get there. Yes, yes. I do not have patience for this. Yes, yes. Start the machinery. Stop them dead in their tracks. Begin stitching. They will break and shatter.
A warrior has
Punch it.
fallen.
I do not have patience for this. I'll get there. Four on the floor. Yes, yes. Don't push me. Start the machinery. Quad cannon. Going. What? They will break and shatter. Punch it.
Rocket barrage
Four on the
ready.
floor. Quad cannon.
A warrior has fallen.
Yes, yes. They are brittle. Yes, yes. They will break and shatter.
A warrior has fallen.
Quad cannon. I'll get there. Don't get on my bad side.
Launching Scudstone.
Quad cannon.
A warrior has fallen.
Four on the floor. Quad cannon. Going.
We are
I'll get
victorious.
there.